Get ready for a slam dunk of news. The Oklahoma City Thunder are on a historic win streak, but can they keep it going against the Brooklyn Nets? We're diving deep into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's incredible scoring streak and what it means for OKC's playoff push. But it's not just about the Thunder. We've got the latest on the Brooklyn Nets, their injury woes, and the young talent looking to make a name for themselves. Can they pull off an upset against the league's hottest team? We're also looking at the betting odds and spread for this massive matchup, with experts weighing in on whether the Thunder will cover or if the Nets can keep it close. Plus, we'll break down the injury reports for both teams, revealing who's in and who's out. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Stay tuned as we break down all the angles, from player performances to playoff implications, and give you the full story. Don't miss a single second. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Thunder versus Nets, a battle of streaks and strategies. Oklahoma City is on fire, boasting a 9-game winning streak and securing their playoff spot, all fueled by MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's historic scoring spree. He's extended his NBA record streak of 20-point games to an astounding 129, showcasing incredible offensive prowess even when shots aren't falling, as he proved in a recent clutch performance against Orlando. The Thunder's suffocating defense has held opponents under 50% shooting during this dominant run, and they're now vying for the top seed in the West, with the Spurs just 3 games back. Coach Daigneault emphasizes earning every spot, focusing on the process rather than just the outcome, a mentality that has served them well. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Nets are grappling with injuries, including their leading scorer Michael Porter Jr. on the ankle and a slew of other players sidelined for the season or questionable. Despite a 4-game losing streak and leaning heavily on young talent like rookie Chaney Johnson, who posted a career-high 17 points, the Nets are looking to prove themselves against the league's best. They've been a team that cashes tickets, often keeping games closer than expected despite their win-loss record. Fans are buzzing about the potential for an upset, with some analysts pointing out the massive spread and questioning the respect oddsmakers are showing the Nets. Others, however, believe the Thunder's sheer dominance and Gilgeous-Alexander's MVP form make them heavy favorites. The Thunder's depth, including Chet Holmgren's crucial defensive presence, will be key, especially with players like Lou Dort resting for upcoming tough matchups. Will Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's scoring streak continue against a depleted Nets squad? Find out next as we dive into the betting odds and expert predictions for this electrifying matchup. Thunder versus Nets, odds, angles, and injury reports. As the Oklahoma City Thunder, riding a 9-game winning streak, head to Brooklyn to face the Nets, the betting lines are telling a story. The Thunder, led by MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and his historic 129-game streak of 20-point performances, are heavy favorites. Experts like Peter Tran anticipate a similar outcome to their previous dominant win, while Randy Chambers sees value in the Nets covering the spread, citing the Thunder's recent struggles against the number and potential for resting players. Philip Tomic highlights the massive spread and the Thunder's less-than-stellar record on no rest, suggesting the Nets might make it competitive for the home crowd. The Nets, despite a 4-game losing streak and plagued by injuries, have shown they can keep games close, with rookie Chaney Johnson emerging as a bright spot. Michael Porter Jr.'s status remains questionable, adding another layer of uncertainty. The injury report itself is a major narrative. The Thunder are managing their roster carefully, with Lou Dort resting and Isaiah Hartenstein out for management. Chet Holmgren is questionable with a hip contusion, potentially leaving OKC without 4 starters if he can't go, highlighting the importance of players like Jalen Williams. The Nets are also dealing with significant absences, including Igor Demon and Daron Sharp. This game presents a fascinating clash of motivations. OKC pushing for the top seed and extending records, while Brooklyn's young core aims to make a statement and potentially defy the odds. Can the Nets pull off a surprise, or will OKC's winning ways continue? Up next, we break down the injury reports and player availability impacting this high-stakes game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder eyeing a 10th straight win in Brooklyn. The Oklahoma City Thunder are on a historic run, and their star, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is leading the charge with an incredible streak of 129 consecutive games, scoring 20 or more points. Fresh off a clutch performance against Orlando, where he once again showcased his ability to deliver in critical moments, SGA is slated to start against the Brooklyn Nets. The Thunder secured their playoff berth and are now focused on clinching the #1 seed in the West, even with teams like the Spurs close behind. This game is the second leg of a back-to-back for OKC, who flew overnight from Orlando to Brooklyn. While they are relatively healthy, key players like Jalen Williams, Brandon Carlson, and Nikola Topic are out or on assignment. Chet Holmgren is questionable with a hip contusion, and Lou Dort is resting. The Nets, on the other hand, are riddled with injuries, with Michael Porter Jr. questionable and several other players out for the season, forcing them to rely on their youth. Despite the Nets' struggles, their young players are eager to prove themselves. OKC aims to start hot and avoid letting Brooklyn gain early confidence, a strategy emphasized by Coach Daigneault, who stresses earning every opportunity. The Thunder's defense has been a key factor in their 9-game winning streak, holding opponents to under 50% shooting. The narrative also includes quirky moments, like Alex Caruso's technical foul for trying to play with a lost shoe, adding a touch of personality to the intense competition. With playoff seeding and individual records on the line, every game is crucial for both teams. Can the Thunder extend their incredible win streak against a struggling Nets team? Don't go anywhere as we reveal the full injury reports and starting lineups for tonight's matchup. OKC Thunder injury report. Starters questionable ahead of Nets clash. The Oklahoma City Thunder face the Brooklyn Nets tonight on the second night of a back-to-back, and their injury report is lengthy. Starters Luguentz Dort and Isaiah Hartenstein are out, with Hartenstein managing a soleus injury. MVP frontrunner Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who just dropped 40 points against the Magic, is expected to play, but Chet Holmgren is questionable with a left hip contusion. This could mean the Thunder are without 4 of their 5 starters, placing a significant burden on players like backup big Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams continues to be sidelined with a hamstring strain, and other key players like Brandon Carlson and Nikola Topic are also out. This situation highlights the depth required for a long season and playoff push. The Nets are also dealing with their own injury concerns, missing key players like Igor Demon and leading scorer Michael Porter Jr., with Ben Saraf also questionable. These injury situations significantly impact game strategy and betting lines. The Thunder, despite their 9-game win streak and securing a playoff spot, must navigate these absences carefully, especially with tough matchups looming. The Nets, often positioned for the upcoming draft, will look to their young talent to make a statement against the league's elite. Fans are eagerly awaiting confirmation on Holmgren's status, as his availability is crucial for OKC's defensive presence and rebounding. The game tips off at 6:30 p.m. CT from Barclays Center, with both teams looking to manage their rosters effectively. Will the Thunder overcome their injury woes to extend their win streak? Stay tuned as we recap all the night's action and look ahead to the next big matchups. What a night of basketball! The Oklahoma City Thunder continue their historic win streak, extending their dominance in the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's record-breaking scoring spree shows no signs of slowing down, proving he's a true MVP contender. The Brooklyn Nets, despite their struggles, are showing flashes of young talent that could define their future. We've broken down the odds, the injuries, and the key matchups that made this game so captivating. Don't miss any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments who you think will win MVP this season, and follow us on all our social media platforms for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes looks. We'll see you next time.